Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Rockies taking on the Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Eri Chavez. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to...
Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ground ball, left side. Gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here at American Family Field, getting the nod in this one, Juan Sanchez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The 0-1. And there's a ball.
Damn.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. And let's take a look at the lineup. An offense that emphasizes a patient approach and controlling the strike zone, and they do it better than anyone. Right now, the top on-base percentage in the league.
And the frustration that can cause for the opposing pitcher, the opposing staff, because you're not going to go through these hitters quickly. They're going to be lengthy at bats. They're going to foul off pitches and many times end up taking a close pitch for ball 4 that pitcher maybe thought was a third strike. So, teams like this, they can be really good in the long haul. Don't expect just the short stint. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One gone, runner at first. Now here is Dave Parker. Sanchez keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One away, runners at first and third. Barry Bonds getting ready to hit.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. In there, he's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Two on, one out. Jose Altuve now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two on, one out. Pulls that one foul. Oh, and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This to third. This looks like extra bases. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. It's 3-zip. Altuve into second, and he's got a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's a big power threat. Aiden Garcia.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Swing and a ball popped up. Under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. And that gets down into the gap. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's 4-0. Relay to third. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Luis Torrens. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We go on to inning number 2. The Giants have the lead, 4-0. Back here in Milwaukee, top of the second, and now the center fielder, Marvin Gonzalez. Aye. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone,
Aye.
don't issue free passes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Foul ball still 0-2. The pitch. And they'll do it again. Righty delivers. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. This to center field. Chavez has a beat on it. And there's one down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 1 out, bases empty. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jesus Aguilar at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Right-hander kick steals. Just off the outside corner. And it's 1-2. Two out, space is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Aguilar over at second. Rogers on at first with 2 down. He goes down looking. Bottom of the second. And now the shortstop, Tucupita Marcano. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Eri Chavez. Grounded out his first time up. That one ripped. That's back there. And in one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. Luis Arraez stands in. Singled and scored his first time. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 up, 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Gregory Barrero. And first offering is fouled off.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Chavez makes a nice running catch. Thairo Estrada to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Estrada measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Parker makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's some real power at the plate. Dave Parker. as the lefty gets to work.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So man aboard. Now the left fielder, Barry Bonds. A double and a run scored his first time up. Ripped to short. Over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. In the air, left field. Gets under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the left fielder, Miguel Cabrera. Rodriguez back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1. This one in the air, right field. Parker sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So up next, Marvin Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. His 11th of the year, and they close the gap. It's 4-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Contreras batting with one down, takes a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Got him. 2 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Aguilar stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, left side. Bonds on his way over. Hauls it in to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Back here at American Family Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Aiden Garcia. And he deals. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Now the third baseman, Edgardo Alfonso. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And first offering is fouled off. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. This one in the air. Moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Just missed. Slice down the right side. And now it's 1-2. The punch out there. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And here is Gregory Barrero. 2 outs. Fouled off left side. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the shortstop, Tucupita Marcano. The pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. He brought it back.
well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
So digging in, Eri Chavez, 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The rise in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the right fielder, Dave Parker. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The rise leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that ends the inning. So 1 hit is top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, number 76.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Miguel Cabrera, the next to hit.
The left fielder, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases empty, one away as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. The other way, Alfonso. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make sure. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gavin Hollowell.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Into center and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 0-1. That one hammered center field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but wind just absolutely killed it.
Aiden Garcia digs in now.
Aiden Garcia.
And Garcia gets a piece.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Move to first.
No,
Bonds
he's safe.
back easily. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. The pitch. Out to center. That one gets down for a hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
And now it's going to be Edgardo Alfonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. To third, tag, got him. Long throw for the third out.
Sometimes managers want their players.
Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. A wind and a pitch. In the air, right field. Parker drifts towards it. And there's one away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Aguilar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Bases empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Rogers in the box again, takes a strike. In the air, right side. And it falls. And Abisail Garcia with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Abisail Garcia. In the air, out to center. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yanni Chirinos.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here comes a pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. As this one sized up. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So up next, Tucupita Marcano. First pitch just misses. Action in the pen down there. James Jones up and loosening in the pen. Gilbreth also throwing. Ground ball right side. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Next to hit, Eri Chavez. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Base hit right field. Marcano coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're up by 4. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Dave Parker. Chirinos keeping an eye on him. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Base hit center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's 6-1. And it throws offline. Safe at third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with it.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Lucas Gilbreth.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. On the move. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. Now the third baseman. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edward Bizardo.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Bounce to the left side. Marcano tosses to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Gregory Barrero now at the plate. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Chavez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, digging in, Aiden Garcia. Pinch hitter coming on, Richard Hidalgo.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now at the plate, Edgardo Alfonso. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras snags it, and there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Torrens. He's been a great free agent side. Ripped on a line. 2 away down. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 7-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Now to Capita Marcano. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Eri Chavez. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Marcano off of first with 2 away. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in easily. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero under it. Makes the catch, inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Miguel Cabrera. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Anthony Vizcaino. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Vizcaino, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Marvin Gonzalez.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In position. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.